Hey, good evening. Micromep here with a post-market recap of today's action in the stock market. So basically today, this is what happened in the regular session. Dow Jones down 42 points, pretty much even. S&P flat up 1, Nasdaq up 16, Russell up 7, and the VIX up a little bit, 1.78% on the day. So now let's go to, so we had big news on Meta. Meta plunges 16% on weak revenue guidance, even as first quarter results top estimates. Meta's Reality Labs post 3.85 billion loss in first quarter. And the futures didn't like that because Meta is a big component of the stock market, a big percentage of the S&P 500. I think Meta stock is let's see, it is a 1.25 trillion dollar company, and we are down $80, basically 17% for the day if you put everything whole together. About 17% roughly, 16.5%, over 16.5% down today, and that is putting pressure on the futures. So let's take a look at the futures. The 10 years at 464, so the rates are hanging up there. The dollar, let's take a look at King Dollar. 105.82 on the dollar, and let's go back to the futures. Foreign currencies mixed. I don't have anything in foreign currencies. They're all fiat paper. Um, you know where I stand with that, guys. Paper, assets, fiat currencies, gold, very undervalued asset. Well, gold and silver. This is silver. My gold I hid in the Swiss bank account. So Bitcoin 64K up 205. Oil nothing burger flat 82.81. S&P under pressure down 33 to 50.74. Gold down 10 to 23.28. Gold I think hit a high of probably almost 20 in the last month. Let's see what gold did. Opening up the chart here in the active trader, the Thinkorswim platform. Another busy day at work. Almost 50 cars. It is crazy. Selling cars like hamburgers. Thank the Lord. I couldn't even trade today. 20 days we hit a high. So 2450 was what I was gonna say in regards to the high, and silver was 30 bucks pretty much, and it retraced. Meat prices stay elevated 243 on the feeders. Hogs 107. Live cattle 175. So meat prices stay up there. Copper 445, almost at highs. I think there was some news in the after hours about a miner buying another miner. Take a look at that. Hopefully I remember. Maybe I should write it down. Nasdaq down 200 to 17,464. Dow Jones down 100 to 38,578. Palladium and platinum hovering about that 1,000 mark. I need to do some research on those metals. Those metals have been beat up. Platinum is probably historically. Let's take a look at that. I'm just curious. Let's take a look at. Let's go to the bigger chart here, and let's go longer time frame. Let's maybe go. Let's go 20 years, and let's go monthly, and let's pull up. I don't know if this future was a far. Wow. So palladium, man, palladium back in the day was $160 an ounce. Now I expect one day in the future for silver to do the same thing. Silver has a lot more utility. It's in solar, it's in EVs, um, it's in iPhones. It's a monetary tool as money. Um, but this was back in 2008. Palladium was at $160, pretty much the low, and it hit a high of 34.25, and now we're trading back at 1,000. That's just crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Platinum, let's take a look at platinum. Platinum, the high was 2,300 and the low was 562. And we are at a 911. Interesting. And if you look back here, all this was back in '04. Platinum was at 800 bucks. Back in '04, platinum was at 800 bucks. Hit a high of 23, then it took a nosedive and hit a low here in October of '08 of 752. Then it climbed back to over, 1400, 1600. But the low was, I guess the low was when COVID of 20. It hit 562 when COVID hit. And it immediately bounced back to these levels. I just think it's undervalued compared to. I wonder if there's a gold to platinum ratio. Um, Natural gas 166. That's another one that this is one commodity like silver that can really move. I mean, it's mind-boggling the price of natural gas. High of 15 back in '05, low 144. So natural gas is basically at all-time lows almost. Silver 27 down 27.20 down 15 cents. Here's high hole silver all-time chart. 50 bucks was almost a high. Look at that. Back in '05 it was $5. And you see here we're starting to, let me put this down here. You can see it. Man, that does more justice to the chart. Sorry about that. But we can see here the MACD. We can get over like this bar here, the high on this bar here was 30.35. Here was 29.91, 29.23. 30, 30, good old 30. If we can break 30, I think you're going to see a repricing of silver. And gold, if we look at gold. I mean, we blue skies ahead to new price setting on the metal. We resetting it. We are resetting the price. VIX up a little bit, 20 cents to 16.17. The grains, gotta do some homework on the grains. And those are your futures. You want to take a quick look at the grains? Let's do some homework and take a quick look at the grains. ZC is corn. High was 850 a bushel, 437 currently. 193 was the low, but that was in '05. Yeah. And then we very pretty typical charts. That's corn. Soybean ZS 1789 and 5 was the low. So we're like in no man's land, I guess. I don't know what to tell you there. I don't know. I just try and stay away from corn, soybean, and wheat in my diet. No bueno for me. I can't see CW. Let me rotate here. This is ZW. This is the wheat. Wheat's actually the low was 287. Let me stop this phone from. So that's the wheat right there. So those are your futures. On the trade front, I didn't do much. I did a put credit spread on Boeing. Remember, I'm counterintuitive. Gotta call you back, buddy. I'm counterintuitive in my trading. I actually sold a put in Hertz. Um, we'll see. Hey, let me call you back in 2 seconds. Bye bye. So yeah, that's all I did today. Let's take a look at some of the earnings, which we should see what the movers are in the after hours, and we can see what's trending here. And then we'll do it a wrap because I'm already going on 11 minutes. I don't want to do this any longer. And I hope you guys find some value in the little education there on the commodities. So Microsoft down 6. B. Riley had positive news in their investigation, up 35%. I have to look at that one. It's completely undervalued. They're not making money, but it's completely undervalued. We'll see what happens there. Meta down 83 bucks now. Boeing down. We did that trade. Ford had good news in the after hours. Snapchat down $1 with in correlation to Snapchat. I don't know what. Sorry, to Meta, uh, social media. But I read that they're gonna ban TikTok. So we'll see what happens with that. I have to look into CDTX. I don't know what the hell that is. Chipotle up 100. Everybody eating burritos. IBM down 12. QS down 5. And that's that. Let's go to the earnings. And then earnings after the bell. Because we did already before the bell. So after the bell, let's see what we got earnings wise. Well, actually, we could go like this. This is probably funner. We could sort it by change. So Meta's down 16%. EDU is a Chinese education, down 13%. Savinska, blah, 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 however you say it, don't never heard of it. Vista Energy down 11%. Teledyne, wow, 42, down 42. Jax Pacific down 9. Travel Zoo down 9. Helen of Troy down 9. Old Dominion down 8%. Silicon Laboratories down 8%. Sleep Number down 7%. I bought a Sleep Number. I got stuck with which is fine because it works for me. I have the adjustable base, legs and head, and I returned the mattress. What a piece of garbage! That garbage. I have a Tempur-Pedic now. The Sleep Numbers. I don't recommend them. I didn't like it. IBM down 6. Lithia Motors down 6. They're just a big marketing company. That's all Sleep Number is. When I took it apart, I just can't get over it. When I took it apart, my wife's side broke. I had to buy a split. I have a split king because I snore, so I kind of raise my neck up and my head up, and I sleep with the machine sleep apnea. So I have to raise my legs and raise my legs. I kind of sleep like in zero gravity, which is cool, but that bed stinks. Her bed was broken. It's basically, I swear, it's a memory foam box that you take off the lid, and inside is like an air raft. No joke, it's a raft. And the raft popped, and I had to return it. Whatever. At the end of the day, we returned everything, and we were stuck with the base because it's not refundable. But whatever, the base works fine. I don't care. Uh, Canadian Pacific down 5, and that's pretty much your biggest losers. Viking Therapeutics might look at because they do obesity stuff. Those are your biggest losers. Obviously, the headline news is Meta. Big news on Meta. Um, and that's market moving. S&P's down 31. We still got big earnings, so somebody will come and save the day. Ribbon, Comms up 30, Meritage Homes up 14, Hasbro up 11. Um, I don't know who Prague Holdings in. Westinghouse, Air Brakes, Teradyne, PI, Group One, a dealer, CLS up 6%, Boston Scientific up 6%. That's pretty much it. And then tomorrow, let's see who we have in the morning before the bell. STM. Do we have a lot of earnings? Let's see how many we have tomorrow. 229 reporting. So we have a bonanza of earnings. A lot of earnings. A lot of earnings. Let's just see if maybe Earnings Whisper put a nice little graph on the bigger names instead of going through the whole thing. Earnings Whisper. So he usually puts a little. So here we go. Schedule for Thursday before the bell. Thank you, Earnings Whisper. American Airlines, Royal Caribbean, Caterpillar, OSIS, Altera, Numa Mining, Southwest, Bristol Myers, Merck, AstraZeneca, Valerio, 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 Northrop Grumman, Hertz. So those are the morning morning earnings releases. This guy does a nice job. Kudos to Earnings Whispers. He's on Stock Tweets. Nice charts, and you can place your bets. No betting here. Let me see if what the news was. Let me see if it pops up here. I thought it was pretty significant, and I think we'll see more of those because the miners have not participated as much as they should in regards to. It was BHP. Let me see if BHP news comes out here. BHP stock news. Was it BHP? Man, why isn't this in the news? It was Angelo. Now I'm pissed. Now I wanna. Now I'm pissed that I can't find this news. And it's pretty significant, in my opinion. For me, the gold bug. Let me see if Mr. Peter Schiff posted on it. Knowing him, he did. That gold bug. No, surprised he didn't. Man, there was a. I'll come back and I'll report on it when I find out. But I know I'm pretty sure it was BHP, maybe minor. Let's see minor news. Minor news. And now it's going to Bitcoin miner. Gold miner. Let's see. They don't say nothing. I'll come back to it. I'm sure I'll see it and I'll do another video on it. So we covered earnings, we covered futures. On the economic front, we had durable goods. Let's see what we have on tap for tomorrow. It says auction, Fed balance sheet, GDP. I don't know how accurate this is. But yeah, maybe we see some selling pressure tonight because of Meta news. I know we have some earnings tomorrow. I don't know if my friend here, a whisperer, has after the bell. I think he wouldn't have after the bell. These are the most anticipated earnings. So let's see what Thursday. Oh, it's actually a video. Wow.
The most anticipated earnings releases for the week of April 22nd,
Wow,
2024.
good for him.
Presented by
Maybe I'll subscribe to his channel, help the guy out. Oh yeah. So tomorrow we have Microsoft, and I'm blind, but it's kind of blurry. Alphabet, Snapchat, Intel, Roku. So we got some big. We got Alphabet and Google. Those are big names in the indexes. So we'll see. Um, anyways, thank you for all the comments. I think someone gave me a comment today on my grammar. I don't know where it is. Brian, thank you for helping me with my spelling on sore. My back is sore, but Tesla stock did soar. And yeah, well, that's it. Have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.